Charging sacred objects of power. Okay, interesting. I actually did a, oh, I think that was a Zoom when we charged the talisman. Are you guys familiar with charging a talisman for yourself as you're walking through? Basically setting an intention with an object, albeit a crystal, herbs, whatever it is. You could choose jewelry, you could choose different things to pretty much use your gift with. Does that make sense? Oh, hello, hello, Living Love. How you doing? Natural Beauty. Hi, Tracy. How you guys doing? Hello. All right. Okay. So if you know how to, well, let me just briefly tell you, like, because this is one of the talismans that I actually created. Now, this, of course, I didn't create this shell. This is, I'm about to say it so wrong. I don't know why I lost it. The cowrie shell, Lord. This is one of my cowrie shells. Cowrie shells are great for fertility, meaning growing in different ways, not just birthing fertility, but for fertilizing your life. And I've been doing a lot of magic, per se, around fertility, adding to your life, abundance. That's what my intentions have been really a lot of this year. It's been really centered around, around adding abundance, and staying in a place of abundance, which also requires a type of mindset to remain in an abundant mindset. So all that to say, I created a talisman out of this. Like I said, you could use jewelry, anything that you want to wear, and you keep it with you. You're setting an intention with an object, a natural earthly object that's from the earth, whatever it is. It could be a stick, it could be some grass, it could be whatever. But you want to keep it. You want something that's going to maintain and be here for you. But nonetheless, this message here is speaking to the talisman of potency and charging a sacred object with power. Taking that with you. Now, I'm going to ask the question because I want to know why this came out for you. And I just heard as a reminder. That's what I just heard. Spirit wants us to charge an object, set an intention with an object as an ongoing reminder of what your next steps are, what you want to do in your life, whatever it is, the intentions for 2022. That's what I'm hearing too. So what intentions do you want for 2022? Do you need to go make a full blown out chart? You can. That's a beautiful thing. But you also can just do something very simple like charging an object. It's called a talisman. Charging it with the intentions that you want. You can use a I was saying a calendar, Lord. You can use I meant to say a candle. You can use a candle. I'm saying a candle. Don't I say candle? I mean, you can use a candle. Does that sound good to y'all? Candle? But nonetheless, you can use a candle. But really, it's all about charging that, setting that intentions into an object that you love, pouring that into it as you're saying it, blowing into it. You can turn on, like I said, use a candle, listening to that candle, listening to the flames, taking in what you need to put into this candle and enjoy it. How you doing, Alessandra? Good morning. Good afternoon, guys. Taking it into that talisman and then working from that talisman. This is an ongoing reminder for you for 2022, what you've gone through, what you want to now go through. So it's supposed to be a reminder. So I'm going to ask the next question. A reminder of what? What you trying to remind me of? Like, for each one of us, I feel like it's different. But I just want to see if there is a reminder that Spirit wants you to kind of set your intentions into this talisman. It's regarding your path. It's and your path to Spirit. Beautiful, beautiful. So Spirit wants us to create a talisman that connects you to Spirit. A reminder that Spirit, and I'm gonna keep asking because these are all going reminders that Spirit wants you to remember right now. So ongoing reminders. Spirit wants you to remember what? So it's like how you got to Spirit. What Spirit is here for, to help you with your higher consciousness. So this is, to me, it seems more like a crown chakra talisman in some effects. That's what I'm naming it because that's what I'm feeling right now. A crown chakra talisman. A potent crown chakra talisman. And I'm seeing here also detoxification of friends as well. So you said, can I charge a rose quartz? Absolutely. Absolutely. Attract romantic love. Absolutely. But remember where that comes from. Remember that when you're attracting this love, when you're setting intentions, remember it's not on the person, it's on spirit. Remember that it's in essence like a pyramid, right? It's like, this is you, you know, you're here, spirit is here, and whoever you're trying to attract is here. So your concentration is on spirit when you're trying to attract this love, right? So just remember that. It's not about the person as much as it is about you attracting it through spirit, knowing that spirit is the one providing it for you, is your source. So that doesn't mean you necessarily need to go online. It doesn't necessarily mean that you need to go find yourself a mate. It means that when the perfect timing is right in spirit, as you're working with spirit, heightening your sense of awareness, working with spirit, spirit then automatically just sends you somebody your way. I don't know how many times in my life that I bumped into people and I'm just like, exactly what you needed comes right, like almost just drops on your doorstep. Like it just, like, wow, there you go, you know, like you wanted it, woo, here you go, you know. So thank you, Holy Spirit. What else does Spirit want us to concentrate on this time? Releasing jealousy came out, guys, too. Jealousy is an affirmation that you've done, that you don't have something, and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Again, your thoughts create your reality. Let other people's successes inspire rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. I love this. So again, this talisman is to recognize what you have, what you've gone through. I'm going to half-ass tell you my past year and what that looked like for me and how I wanted to move forward. Like, it's easy to concentrate on what you don't have. But when you go back and look at all the different things that have occurred over the last year, the fact that, you know, you still have your loved ones maybe around you, the fact that you may have made a little more money this year, the fact that you may have quit your job this year and now you're able to follow your dreams, the fact that your children are now still healthy, or the fact, I mean, it's so many things to be grateful for. When you concentrate on those things that you should be grateful for, it's very hard to remain thoughtful about a jealous situation or something that you don't have. And so I want to challenge you to whatever it is that may make you feel like, oh my God, I'm still not here yet. It's the end of 2021 and I still don't have this, or it's the end of 2021 and I'm still here, or it's the end of 2021 and I still don't ... I challenge you to say, you know, for what you don't have, give a list of 5 things you do. Okay, I'm hearing 10. Ooh. So many of you are not recognizing the 10 things that are going well, the 10 things that are positive in your life, because you're concentrating and putting your energy all on the one thing you don't have yet. Or you may not ever have. I just heard that. Or you may not ever have. So it kind of reminds me of Monique in that movie. What's that movie that she made? Monique, she's a comedian, and she did that movie with her and her friends, and it was talking about skinny bitches or whatever. But the whole point was, she was saying, and I loved it because it was a guy in the movie that tells her, like, no matter what, you'll never be a size 5. Like, she was like, I'll be able to do this when I become a size 5. You know, and it was like, he was like, you'll never, he was a doctor. He was like, your body structure will never allow you to be a size 5, period. So why are you trying to obtain something that is not you? Why do you want something that's not for you? What's for you is for you, and it's abundant. So, but for some reason, many of us, and I'm not going to say for some reason, I hate when people say that, like, it's weird when people do something. It's not kind of weird. No, it's fucked up. So it's not that I don't know why we think this way. We, of course, know why we feel this way. We feel this way. We feel the sense of lack because we have a whole world, media, all of this telling us we don't have enough. that we're not enough. And so at the end of the day, you feel like you ain't got enough and you need more to feel better about yourself because everybody's telling you you ain't got enough. Also, you can continue to get in your pockets so they can get more. They telling you you ain't got enough because they ain't got enough. So they're making you feel like, whew, I hope you got that message. Okay, so all of that to say, jealousy is an affirmation that you don't have something and the universe manifests exactly as you affirm. Let other people's successes inspire you rather than frustrate you. If they can have it, so can you. If it's meant for you. If they can have it, so can you. If it's meant for you. Like, don't try to make yourself to live a life that's not for you. You know, that's like somebody who's, you know, used to certain things in their life and they're like, no, I'm going to step back. I'm not going to eat this anymore. I'm not going to drink this anymore. And it's a hard struggle. You could do it, you know, and I'm not saying I have anything against, you know, you making your New Year's resolutions, doing something for yourself, but make sure that it's along your path and not someone else's. That's all. You know, do whatever the fuck you want. I don't care. But what I'm saying is make sure it's your dream and not someone else's dream that they placed on you, or your life and not your parents' life, your life and not your children's expectations, your life and not the TV's or the media's expectations, or the Johnson, what is it, the Jones? What is it? What's that saying? Following the Joneses or the Johnsons? Johnson and John? I don't know. Trying to up the Jones? I don't know. You guys know the saying, right? Where you're trying to live someone else's life instead of enjoying your own. How do you, again, from the beginning of this reading, the first thing that came out was synthesis. Changing what you have into something totally new, but it's the same elements, it's the same resources, but now you're looking at it in a different way. You've taken lemon to lemonade. Now what? Let me see what some of these comments are saying, guys. How you guys doing? I